Rafael Goyenechea and Chief Don.
Hey.
Hey.
Yeah, nice to have you both here with us. So tell us what happened when you got to the scene the other day. Lieutenant, you start first.
When I got on the scene, I was the first EMS person by the patient side. So I immediately started trying to get access to the patient to see what was going on. What was his main concerns? What was his emergencies?
You know, we've seen the video of this him being pulled out. I'd love it if we could show those pictures of where he actually fell. It's difficult to sort of figure out, did he fall a long way and then land in muck and then sink? Or walk me through the situation you found yourself in.
Well, he told me he was walking and slipped, and then his right leg got caught in the muck.
Chief, what were you concerned with when you got to the scene?
I was concerned that he might be slipping further into the slurry solution, but we had secured him with ropes, and we felt he wasn't really going to go any further.
So you were concerned that maybe he would drown in the cement?
Oh, certainly, yes.
And talk about the pressure. There was a ton of pressure, right, coming all in around him.
Yeah, he had a lot of heavy weight on him. Again, it was like a quicksand type slurry, and he was pinned in there. The material was creating a tremendous amount of suction. We just couldn't pull him out. Plus, there was four sheets of plywood that were over his right leg, and there was more slurry solution on top of that. So we had a tremendous amount of weight.
Lieutenant, what were you talking to him about to keep him calm?
Well, my main concern was his physical well-being, so I kept asking him questions about pain. Did he need more pain medication, things like that. But in between the rescue, I also talked to him about everything else, whatever, his family, sports, anything to keep him going.
Did you talk to him about golf?
Golf, no. Football, mainly.
Football, yeah. Really? What was he interested in knowing about?
Well, he was a Dallas Cowboys fan, so we made fun of that.
Whoa.
You made fun of him?
Admit that.
Yeah, a little bit.
All right.
I mean, it's pretty incredible. I mean, how concerned were you for his well-being when you saw him? It was a pretty precarious situation.
Very concerned
right?
For his well-being, of course, and big concern with the water rising. That was a big concern.
So, wow. Chief, how long did it take? How long was the rescue operation?
Approximately 4 hours.
That's a long time.
Yes.
You know, tell us a little bit about what it's like down there. You know, every time something goes wrong, we hear about it, but it's an incredible project they're going, and it's been really safe. We haven't heard a lot of injuries so far, but what's it like when you get 75, 90 feet below 95th Street? It's a whole different world down there.
It's very, very cold, damp, and again, the footing down there was precarious. It was very, very muddy. Everyone was getting stuck with the muck, and just very difficult to maneuver around down there.
And so he came out immediately. I guess you treated him for hypothermia?
We were treating for hypothermia while he was in there, too. We put heating blankets, surrounding with other blankets, and just keeping a sign on him.
So you're putting the blankets in the cement?
No, we had his torso was mostly out after about 2 hours. So we put heating blankets around that and other regular blankets on top of that.
So part of his body was hot, and the other part was...
Well, not hot. Maybe a little warmer. We're trying to work. We're fighting the cold.
And what have they done to make sure that something like this doesn't happen again? I know they've made some changes at the work site now.
I'm not sure what they're
doing.
Yeah, I think they're going to use a harness now for these workers so that this way they don't slip in the muck. Have you ever seen anything like this in your life, Chief?
No, this was probably one of the more involved technical rescues I've been involved in. It was very, very complex, very frustrating, trying, but the firefighters and EMS personnel maintained a lot of focus and just had a lot of tenacity and stayed with it.
Everybody worked together because I think, there were 150 people there trying to help with the rescue?
At least, yes.
What were they doing? I mean, it's only a little hole, right?
Well, a lot of people surrounding the patient, obviously, and I had people up on top ferrying equipment down.
It was a group effort. Big logistical problem as far as getting wood down there to make ground pads that we could stand on, distribute our weight so we couldn't sink any further, and we just had to get a lot of wooden equipment down there, so there was a large logistical effort.
Right, in the dark, 100 feet down.
Yes.
So have you gotten a chance to see him after he's been pulled up and in the hospital?
No, I've seen him on TV, that's it.
Anything you want to say? Maybe he's watching from his hospital bed this morning?
Well, I'm glad we got you out, and we're happy that you're happy. That's it.
Well, what about talking about maybe converting to a Giants or Jets fan at this point? I mean, right?
Maybe he should give it a thought.
You should give it a thought, right? Right. I mean, who do you usually root for?
Giants.
Giants. And Chief?
Giants.
Giants. I mean, it's only fair.
Again, it was brave for him to admit that. He was down there relying on you guys for his life. Pretty incredible. All right, we appreciate it. Thanks so much.
Congratulations, Lieutenant and Chief. Thank you so much for being here. All right, let's talk weather.